You think you know what it means to confront true evil, don't you? You've met villains who want to dominate the world, destroy civilizations, or bend the universe to their will. But what if I told you there's a villain who doesn't desire power or destruction? What if I told you that the most dangerous villain in existence doesn't seek revenge, doesn't want to rule? No, he wants something far more terrifying. He wants release. And that, my friends, is why the Lich's return is not just another battle of good versus evil. It's a fight for the very concept of life and death itself. Evil Morty? Sure. Evil Rick? Definitely. But the Lich? The Lich is in a league of his own. He's not just seeking to topple a regime, rule a kingdom, or acquire ultimate power. His battle isn't with the living, it's with existence itself. What if I told you that immortality isn't the gift we think it is? What if eternal life isn't something to be wished for? The Lich knows better than anyone that immortality is a curse, and when he returns, you'll understand why. When the Lich returns, it's not just about a personal vendetta. It's not merely about his ancient hatred for the universe or the heroes trying to stop him. No, the Lich's return is far more profound. It's about breaking free from the very cycle of existence, an existence where he has been trapped for eons, locked in a loop of death, rebirth, and endless destruction. The Lich's fight isn't against heroes. It's against the concept of immortality itself, and that's what makes him so dangerous. He doesn't fight for glory. He doesn't fight for power. He fights because he's seen the truth, and the truth is terrifying. For those unfamiliar with the Lich, let's take a step back. The Lich is not just any antagonist. He is a being who represents the ultimate corruption of immortality. He is not some villain looking for a throne or a crown. He doesn't want to enslave the masses or command an army. He seeks to destroy the cycle of life and death itself. The Lich's desire to shatter the very fabric of existence comes from a deep, raw desperation. He is tired of living, tired of being bound to a universe that can never give him the peace he craves. For him, power isn't a means to an end, it's a prison. The more power he gains, the more imprisoned he feels. But what happens when a villain no longer seeks to gain anything? What happens when a villain only seeks to destroy the very notion of existence itself? That, my friends, is what makes the Lich the most terrifying antagonist the multiverse has ever known. The Lich isn't just another villain from the past who wants to conquer the future. He isn't some dark wizard bent on revenge. He's a tragic figure, burdened by the curse of immortality. Long ago, in a time lost to memory, the Lich was a being full of ambition, seeking to master the forces of life and death. But in his pursuit of eternal life, he became the very thing he hated. He became a monster, an unfeeling, deathless being bound by his own power. Every time he is defeated, he returns. Each time more powerful, each time more broken. At first, the Lich sought control, wielding dark magic to impose his will on the world. But as the centuries passed, as the universe turned, he realized that the pursuit of power had become hollow. His quest for control, for domination, felt empty. It wasn't just about ruling, it was about breaking free. The Lich realized that immortality is not a gift, but a prison, a cage with no walls, only the crushing weight of time. But what if there's a way out? A way to break the endless loop of life and death? This is the dilemma that the Lich faces every time he returns. The more he dies, the more fragmented he becomes. His humanity fades. He only seeks one thing: freedom. The Lich's immortality is the essence of his power, but it is also his greatest curse. He cannot die. He is trapped in a cycle of eternal recurrence, where every time he perishes, he is reborn. stronger, darker, more consumed by his desire for freedom. For eons, he has been trapped in this cycle. Every time he dies, he returns. Every time he rises, it's as if the world grows colder. He cannot escape it, and with each return, he becomes more bitter, more desperate, more dangerous. Why? Because every time he's reborn, he loses a little bit more of his humanity. His soul becomes more fractured, his motives more singular. At the start, the Lich's goal was simple: conquer and rule. But as he's lived through death and rebirth time and time again, his motivation has evolved into something darker, more existential. He no longer cares for the world or the people within it. He only seeks one thing: release. When the Lich returns in the latest episode, it's clear that this isn't just another villainous comeback. This time, he's not after the throne. He's not after revenge. He's after freedom. The return of the Lich is a bold statement. It's a declaration that immortality, as a concept, is not a blessing, but a curse. His goal isn't to destroy everything in his path. It's to destroy the very cycle that has imprisoned him for centuries. He wants to end the loop. He wants to break free from the unending cycle of death and rebirth, and he will stop at nothing to do so. For the heroes who face him, this presents a dilemma unlike any other. The Lich isn't fighting for something simple like control or revenge. He's fighting for the right to die. He's fighting to end the pain of eternal existence. This makes the Lich's return both terrifying and tragic. His actions are not motivated by the desire for power, but by the pain of eternal life. As the episode progresses, we learn that the Lich's return is not just about him. It's about the world he's left behind. A world that continues to exist in the endless loop of creation and destruction. The Lich, in his warped mind, believes that by ending the cycle, he can bring peace, not just to himself, but to the universe. A universe that, in his view, has been stuck in an eternal conflict, where life and death are in a never-ending battle for dominance. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Lich is his philosophy. He doesn't just see himself as a villain. He views the entire multiverse as a flawed system, a system that rewards endless life at the cost of true peace. To the Lich, immortality isn't a gift, it's a prison. His return is an attempt to escape this prison. Think about it. Every time he dies, the Lich is forced to return, to keep fighting, to keep seeking power. But each time he returns, he's more broken. His mind fractures further, his soul decays. The Lich isn't just fighting for control. He's fighting for the release of death itself. He's fighting for a way out of the endless cycle of rebirth. The Lich's return forces the heroes to confront some uncomfortable truths about immortality. The more they fight him, the more they begin to understand his motivations. They begin to question their own assumptions about life and death. After all, they're fighting a villain who seeks to end the eternal struggle of life. How do you defeat an enemy who isn't after power but peace? As the Lich's philosophy unfolds, the line between villain and hero becomes increasingly blurred. The Lich is not just a monster. He is a tragic figure, a product of a universe that has failed him. His desire to end the cycle of immortality is a desire that, in many ways, resonates with the heroes he fights against. The final confrontation with the Lich isn't just a battle of strength. It's a battle of ideologies. The heroes fight not just to stop the Lich's plan, but to protect the system that keeps them alive. They fight for the right to live forever, even if that life comes with pain, suffering, and loss. The Lich, on the other hand, fights for release, for an end to the cycle that has tortured him for centuries. As the battle reaches its peak, it becomes clear that the true struggle isn't between good and evil. It's between two opposing views of life itself. The heroes fight for the continuation of life, while the Lich fights for its end. It's a philosophical showdown that transcends the typical good versus evil narrative. But the question is, which side is right? Can immortality truly be a blessing, or is it a curse we're all forced to bear? Is it better to live forever with suffering, or to end the cycle and risk everything? That is the battle the Lich is fighting. The Lich's ultimate goal is to bring about peace through destruction. He wants to end the universe as we know it, not to destroy it for power, but to give it an end, a true, final end. For him, death is not just the cessation of life, it's liberation. It's freedom from an endless existence of torment and repetition. The deeper we get into the Lich's philosophy, the more we realize that he is not fighting for conquest. He is fighting for release, for the ultimate freedom of death. And that is what makes him the most tragic villain of all. The Lich isn't just evil because he wants to destroy. He's evil because he believes the only way to save the universe is to end it. And he's willing to sacrifice everything to make that happen. In the end, the Lich is not a simple villain. He is a broken being, a tragic hero in his own mind, struggling with the burden of immortality. His return forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about our own existence. Is immortality really worth it? Is endless life a gift or a curse? The Lich wants to be free, but at what cost? His battle isn't just for control, it's for an end. He wants peace, but peace can only come with destruction. The Lich's return is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that immortality isn't all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes, the greatest evil is not the one that seeks to conquer the world, but the one that wants to end it all. In the end, the Lich's return is more than just the return of a villain. It's a reflection on the nature of immortality, power, and the cycle of life and death. The Lich isn't just a monster. He's a tragic figure, one who seeks peace in a universe that will never grant him peace. His return challenges the very foundations of what it means to live, to exist, and to die. The question remains, is the Lich truly the villain, or is he the misunderstood hero, fighting for an end to a system that has trapped him? In the end, the only certainty is that evil never dies. It merely returns, again and again, until the cycle is broken.